What's up, everybody, and welcome to my first YouTube video. A lot of you guys may be wondering, or not. Who cares if you wonder or not? But I still gotta say this. I still gotta do what I'm doing. I still gotta sit down and talk and say what I wanna say, whether you care or not, whether you like it or not. But here's the thing. I'm here because I believe that my words, my thoughts can be useful. I think I've developed a mindset very likewise to other people who are successful and very different from everybody, all these NPCs, very different. All these people that I know that are normal people that aren't somebody I look up at. All those type of people, man. But those are the exact type of people that won't listen. That they'll see this, all these regular people, everybody, you, probably you see this and you're like, what the fuck? If you're my friend and you're seeing this, you're like, yeah, what the fuck is this nigga doing? But that's the thing. What the fuck am I doing? You see what I'm saying? Like, it, I'm not, I'm not out here like most people thinking doing something I hate. Literally, that's literally the point. People say that life is about experiences, connections, and all this. Right. You think you're gonna have experience, have crazy or valuable experiences when you're experiencing everything that everyone else is experiencing? Fuck no, man. You ain't gonna be no different. You ain't gonna be the same as everybody. There's no value in that. There's no value in being the same. So, why are you valuing your job? why why do you have all these people that say, I just saw a video today, so this is a fact. There is people out there that are looking for jobs and they say, I just applied for fucking 300 plus jobs and none of them have answered me. And the truth behind that is because I this happened today as well. I have a friend that lied on his resume and he got a fucking crazy ass job that he doesn't even want. He only applied there to show my friend that made excuses about that. Literally, I'm telling y'all. Stop making all these excuses to live a life that ain't even fucking nice. Like, life is hard and we make it harder for ourselves. Isn't it hard enough? You complain about all these things. Everybody has all these excuses, all these complaints, all these fucking. Everybody thinks that something is fucked up in the world. Everybody. But maybe shit ain't fucked up. It's just how it's supposed to be. You think the world is um what's it called? Fairy tales and dreams? No. We're in the real world. Of course shit is gonna be fucked up. Does that mean you get to put an excuse on everything? Fuck no. So why put an excuse and then settle down? Why? Because the world isn't fairy tales and dreams? Come on, man. All these people are weak-minded. It's all in the brain, man. Like, I say all these things and like some people don't even understand. I can yap for days, and the people that know me know this. And sometimes you just laugh. You could laugh at everything I just said. But the thing is, You're worrying too much, man. It's not even that. It's not even that you worry too much. Because shit, sometimes I'm worried too. I have worry in me every day. But that's not what it is. It's escaping. It's being free. It's escaping the cage. Escaping that stress. And this could mean girls. This could mean drugs. This could mean school, work, money, anything. You don't gotta worry about all this shit. Human life in general. Life in general is supposed to be natural, where none of this shit matters and all that matters is fucking you and some bitches out there that you can fuck and reproduce with. That was what life was all about when everything started. You had naked people running around just trying to survive, going, ah, ah, because that's what they did to survive. Throwing rocks and shit, and that's why we human are where we're at today. But and you might say we're advancing more and whatnot. Yeah, we've advanced more in 10 years than we have in the last maybe like 1,000 or something, but all this evolution is just bringing human down. We, like, you think we're getting better and better and better, but in reality, we're just getting more useless and useless and useless. That's why people try to find the purpose in life, when the purpose in life is be alive, reproduce. That's all life is about. Literally. So, why give a fuck about all this shit? And then the crazy thing is that people say, oh, if you don't give a fuck, you're not going to be successful. All this. The people that gave less fucks are the most successful people in the... Who do you think gives more fucks? Your angry biology teacher that gives a fuck about everything, that's like, no, you did this wrong. Fucking, no, you're not going to learn like this. No, pay attention and shut up. Or the fucking millionaire that don't even give a fuck. Look at it, it's real life. There's millionaires out there that they don't say, oh, know this, know that. All the millionaires out there, they're not like that, man. They say know this, know that when they're the fucking boss. When they're the boss of their own thing, that's when they say know this, know that. And it all comes back to one thing, man. Just stop listening. Stop paying attention to your biology teacher that doesn't let you talk. I'm talking right now. Look. What the hell are they doing? But I'm talking right now, man, and I'm mentally, I'm way more ahead than my biology teacher. Yeah, sure, he might know more about fucking, I don't even know. He might know more about chromosomes and genes and all this shit. But man, be honest. Do you yourself, does the most successful person you know more than your biology teacher about biology? No. So why are you taking all this fucking shit in that you don't need, man? Look at all these rich people that you think, that you say are like, oh shit, they made the impossible happen. Like, for example, me. You might know this guy. There's a guy named, well, his name isn't Dandy, but he owns a brand named Dandy. Dandy hats. He makes hats. And he's a youngin' with Lamborghinis and exotic cars and Rolexes and all of this. Not even just him. Look at any young person with a house and cars. They don't fucking... They give not two shits about biology, about fucking pre-calc. They give zero fucks about all of that shit. And you know, maybe they did when they were young, because we all do. because it's the system that we've been living in for years. But does that system bring wealth, or does that system keep you in the system? You're participating in the system. You're going to be part of the system. You're going to work at a 9 to 5 job. You think that nigga Danny Hats or anybody that drives a fucking Lamborghini is in the system? They're not in the system. They're not fucking the people you know that clock in every day. No, man, that fool's in Japan right now, or wherever. I don't know, China, Japan, or whatever. Because he's doing, and he's making money out of it, man. Doing something he likes. Why not do that? Does that not sound like the dream? I swear, some people just don't want it. And people say, of course I want to be rich. Of course I want it. But you don't want it, man. If you wanted it, you wouldn't give a fuck about anything else. But y'all niggas give too much fucks. And that keeps your want small, because you might want something and then you give so much fucks about all these limits, all these things, that at the end of the day that want ends up becoming a question, like, I want this, but I want this, but some nigga, but what? you fucking want something, do it. And y'all think, oh, this fool's just a yapper. This fool's just talking. It's easier to say things than do it. And of course it is, but I've proven myself, because I've never, ever, ever had to look for a job. I've never fucking questioned my security in a job. None of that. And what's crazy is that I'm still living a way less secure life than the people that work a 9 to 5. And I mean secure. I have less security here, because I'm taking the risk. I'm not secure about, oh, at least I'm gonna have this job I could stay here for a year or two. No, because what I do, it's not all about this security. Because, man, you don't need security, man. Like, and what people, like I say, it all goes back. People think too much. What the fuck do you need security for? You're not a mall that has to get protected. All the security that you will ever need comes in the very moment. If you actually have fucking balls. If you want real security, stop depending on other things to secure you and build security yourself, man. For example, me, going back to, I've never had a job. I've never been hired. I've never asked for a job. But I took a risk that was definitely not secure. I started cutting hair at 13 years old. And for the first year, it was not secure at all, man. I wasn't even charging 10, 15 bucks for my first year. And I was cutting like 2-3 cuts a month for a straight year. No security in that. But it hasn't even been 5 years. Not yet. It's about to be 4. But I'm charging $40 a haircut. I have secure. That's the real security we want. And not even, but look. I have secure, even if they're secure or not, I have clients that I can build myself. If I lose a client, I have the skill, the real security that isn't in my brain, the real balls that it takes to make the money. That's what you want, man, not a job security. You don't want to be secure because you stayed in high school, because you went to your job for 10 years. Is that really what you want? Do you rather be secure and trapped by your security for years? Or say fuck the security and go risk it for the fucking biscuit? and get the biscuit or not, you fucking risked it. So once you risk it and you see that you're not dead, that you're okay, that's when you learn that you don't need security. But y'all are never gonna learn that because y'all don't want to risk it, man. I'm telling you. And y'all are scared. It's scary, man. I get it. Like, I know I get it. It's scary. You know, I I don't recommend you like go quit your job right now. But I do recommend stop believing in your job. Stop believing that it's good for you, man. It's not. Stop believing that. Waking up and going and doing something you don't like. Stop thinking, yeah, I'm gonna get something out of this, because you're not. All you're gonna get is rewarded by the system, into the system. That I didn't really word it right, but all you're getting is the system wants you even more because you've been doing it for so long. You go to school for years and you become so good at it that now you can pull up to McDonald's for years. You can pull up to your job at H&M for years. you know, like, do y'all not? And some people don't understand. Some people think, oh yeah, but it's fine. I don't have to risk it. I could stay here and save money. But no, man, it's not. If you don't have the balls to risk it, if you don't have the balls to quit your job, be broke for a month or two while you build on yourself, that just means you don't have the balls to leave the system. So you're not going to leave the system. You're not. Until you fucking quit your job. Until you take the risk. Until you leave all these limits, like I said before, girls, school, jobs, money. Before, when you start worrying about all these things that don't matter, all this bullshit. It's all bullshit. People think I'm a fucking dick sometimes because of what I say. Because when I said all life is about is being a man that is alive and being able to reproduce. All life, pure life, what pure life looks like, if you go to a fucking jungle or a fucking Sahara, whatever, you'll see a lion with a bunch of female lions with him. One male with all the females. Why? Because the male is getting rewarded because he achieved what life is about, man. Giving security to all these females. Being a man. Having the purpose of taking care of people, of making a change in other people's lives. Not just your own. And what do you think is gonna help more? Being the lion that fucking, I don't know, sits down and fishes or waits at a tree every day, that fucking is just there using the system to get food, waiting for the antelope to walk by, just sitting there. No, man. The lion that wins is the lion that fucking goes and chases after that shit. That they see a lion right there, and even if it's bigger, if they want to win, they're gonna attack that shit. They're not scared. They go for that shit. And that's why they're the fucking kings of the jungle. They have all the bitches. They got the bitch. Well, and that's what pure life is about, man. Well, yeah, maybe pure life isn't about fucking all the bitches, but pure life is about having the purpose that you're meant to have. And the purpose of men is to change people for the better, not yourself. Because if you just change yourself for the better, like, what the fuck is that? What is just changing yourself for the better gonna do? Because you don't matter in life, man. You don't matter. So if you change, nothing else changes, man. I could die right now. I could not post this video right now. And my friends, they're still gonna think I'm crazy. Maybe my friends don't think I'm crazy right now. I doubt that. My friends don't think I'm crazy. But I definitely do things that they're like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Or I say things that are like laughable at. And it's only laughable because y'all think about it. Y'all think about it and you're like, wait, hold up. No, that's a little funny. Stop, man. Stop thinking about it and think about, wait, you don't even think about whether it's funny or not. You just don't even think about it and take it in. What you're supposed to think about in life, here are the things that men or fuck it, whoever's supposed to think about in life. The only things that you're supposed to think about in life. I got lost in my train of thought. Oh, the only thing you got to think about is your health, um your happiness, um fuck it. Nothing. You don't got to think about shit. If you think about your feelings, you're going to be mad or sad or happy. Man, fuck happiness. Fuck sadness. Fuck madness. Look, if I was happy, I'd be all like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, the world is this, but I don't care. I'm happy. No, man. Don't be happy. Fuck it. Don't even think about it, man. I'm telling you. And people think, yeah, you're stupid. You're stupid. I'm only stupid because you're thinking about it way too hard, man. And it's the truth. Don't. I was going to say think about it. But matter of fact, don't think about it. Don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, and people think, oh, yeah, it's so stupid to not think. And why do you say that? Because you're thinking. That's why. A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts. So stop. It's a trap. It's a loop. You're thinking just to think about thinking. It's all an illusion, man. E- Everything is an illusion. Stop giving a fuck. Your friends, your parents, your fucking coworkers, your boss, your clients, everybody is an illusion. Because at the end of the day, people say things and they don't even really mean them, or they don't even know. They just say things without even knowing. So why are you thinking about what people say about all this shit when it's all an illusion, man? When everybody has their own reality, when I have my own reality, you have your own reality, your ex has her own reality. Your reality and your ex's reality are very different. That's why you might have argued. That's why you might have this. But the real one reality, man, we live in one world. There's one reality, right? If one thing is real, it's real. So it's one thing. You can't have multiple fucking realities. So in the reality that we live in, no matter what my reality is compared to my ex's, in the reality, in the real world reality, it doesn't matter. She's gonna move on. I'm gonna forget about her. So fuck everything that happened. I could have fucking she. She could have upset me and does something so fucked up that people would be like, nah, that's fucked up. Nah. But why the fuck do I give a fuck? It's an illusion, man. I'm telling you. I have all these friends, all these people, everybody. They just, when you do something wrong, when you do something that's against what they believe, they're, what the fuck? Oh my God. Oh, you this, you that. Okay. Are you dead? Are you gonna wake up tomorrow and worry about something else? Yes. So why do you think about what I said? Boom. And that's how you should go in life, man. You shouldn't care about what the people say. The people say all these things. The world thinks that you got to go to school, that you got to have a job. And the 1% that we all want to be, thought differently. And that's what I'm going to leave it at today. Because I don't really got much else to say. But if you want to take anything home from this video, have it in your mind. I think what you should take away is to stop giving a fuck. Because like I said, everybody else is in a different reality. And in the real reality, there's one reality. So stop. Stop listening to all the realities out there, man. And look at the real one. Where you don't gotta think. When life was pure and people weren't thinking. We weren't as smart back then. That's when life was pure. So, and man, that's only one example. We covered one topic today. So keep it in mind and stop thinking, man. Don't even think about it.